Hey y'all.
Hey, how's it going?
So good.
Well,
Welcome to another Kajabi Spotlight Live.
Yeah,
yeah, a
super
little
happy.
technical issues just a second ago, but it sounds like we're good to go.
We're good to go.
All right.
All right. So we'll give a minute for people to roll in, but I think we had some time for people to get going there. So let's introduce you two. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Sophia Sun, a senior product manager at Kajabi, and Sean Kim, our chief product officer. These two product powerhouses are going to show us how our new tool, Creator Studio, is going to enable you to do more with the content you already have. But before we jump in, Sophia and Sean, crystal ball time. What's your prediction on the biggest trend for creators in 2024?
Ooh, I love talking about this. As a creator myself, I've been watching this industry and seeing how my content creator friends are building their businesses and building their audience. And I think the number one biggest trend is AI for content repurposing, which is what we're all going to be talking about today. So, content repurposing is also known as content recycling. So, it's taking an existing piece of content and reformatting it and reusing it for multiple purposes. So, for example, you can take the content in your course video and make a blog post or make video clips from it. And this is a strategy that our top heroes have been using for a long time. And we built Creator Studio to empower you to stay on top of this best practice. And we're going to show you how exactly you can do that with Creator Studio. The other big trend is leveraging AI. So we actually surveyed heroes who have made more than six figures. And we wanted to understand what sets apart heroes who are making more than six figures versus those who are not. And one of the biggest differentiators is leveraging AI. And if you don't know how to leverage AI, don't worry. By using Creator Studio, you are using a really powerful AI tool, and AI is built into the tool. And it's so powerful. I can share some numbers. In our Creator Studio beta, heroes share that they are saving an average of 20 hours a month, and they are cutting down on time spent on marketing by 90%. Imagine what you could do if you had 20 more hours a month back to you. Imagine all the things that you can, all the ways that you can engage with your customers, all the new products that you can build, all the time you get to just enjoy and rest. So yes, very excited to be talking about how we are helping you stay on top of the biggest trends and tools for creators.
That's awesome. Sophia is so much better at presenting than I am. I should just I should just let her present going forward for everything. But like I just want to echo everything that Sophia just said. It's AI is definitely like a huge trend. It's been on a tear lately in terms of helping people build businesses as well as building their products, marketing, literally everything, right? So there's a lot of innovation happening in that space, there's a lot of ways that you can really help our customers, whether it's getting started or expanding their businesses as well. So we're continually looking into that trend. I do believe like in the next year, there will be more creators overall. I think the reason why is that people want to learn and consume information online, right? So I think in the next year, next 5 years, I hope and I believe that everyone is going to be a creator to some degree, right? I mean, if you think about it right now, the way a lot of people want to consume the news, you don't just sit around and just watch the news on TV, on linear TV anymore. You're actually watching it online, and it's actually more enjoyable to watch it through a creator. They're much better storytellers, right? And that goes for educational content. It goes for everything, right? So I think that in the next few years, you'll see this big trend, which is actually a good thing. It means that as creators and entrepreneurs, like everyone on this Zoom, that means more business for everybody, right? That's the way people want to consume content.
All right, you heard it here first. Okay, so I think we have a crowd now. Let's dive into Creator Studio so we can really figure out how you can match AI with your creative abilities and creator ambitions. So to kick things off, Sean, as our Chief Product Officer, you set the vision for Kajabi. I would love it if you could set the stage for us. So what hero problem were you looking to solve that led to the creation of Creator Studio?
Yeah, so just to level set, like at Kajabi, we've done a lot to improve the core business. And just in the last year, we launched 233 core optimizations to the product, which is actually a 260% increase year over year, right? This is live videos and courses, email sequencing, enhanced quizzes, improvements to the community, certificates. We can go on and on. Like there were a lot of enhancements that we have made, and so we have this really great feedback loop, like voice of customer with you, Chloe, to like understand like what enhancements we should continue to make within our core product, and we continue to ensure that the majority of our time is spent there, hands down. So that's something that we pride ourselves in, and the amount of output that we can provide and that increases year over year is like next level, 260% increase year over year. But we have to also anticipate and look around the corner. Like part of my job is to look into the future and anticipate potential customer problems, what new technologies there are we need to start adopting, right? And then also continue to innovate on behalf of our customers, right? We don't want to be in a situation like a lot of the historical companies that did go under because they didn't continually innovate on behalf of their customers. Example, Blockbuster, right? So that's just one of the things that we have to continually do. And will we get it right all the time? No. Like there'll be mistakes along the way, but I think we have to continually look on the horizon and say, what else can we do? What are the new technologies we can enable to ensure that we're continually innovating on behalf of our customers? So one of the greatest joys here at Kajabi is for us to getting to know our heroes personally. Since I've arrived, I've interviewed hundreds of heroes, hopefully some that are on the call today. And what's interesting is like I've interviewed heroes that were incredibly successful, multi-million-dollar heroes. I've interviewed heroes that were six-figure creators and so on. And what sets the really also like heroes that are not so successful, but what really sets the heroes apart that are really successful is their ability to do audience building and marketing, right? So everybody's an expert in their field, hands down. They're an expert in their field, but they're not always have the time or the money or energy to really learn and be an expert in the marketing component, right? Whether it's email, writing blogs, creating short videos for social, which is the new way people want to consume content, the new way people want to engage and learn because of how TikTok has kind of changed the way people want to consume that content, right? So now it's available within YouTube and even LinkedIn has it, Instagram Reels. So like short form video is actually a new way people want to consume content. So as creators, we have to kind of be able to adapt to the changes and way members want to learn and consume content. But that also means that we have to be able to create that content and do that marketing very quickly. So what we learned is that through a lot of these conversations, a lot of the creators aren't very comfortable or confident in the marketing strategy and executions, right? We want to do is change that. We want to make it very easy and provide them the necessary tools so that they can become experts in marketing and make it as easy as possible. So that's why we built Creator Studio. It's a very exciting new tool. It's AI powered. It's a repurposing tool that allows you to take one video and create 40 different pieces of content. And we've built it so that within every given month, you take that one video, we can ultimately create unlimited amounts of content with that one video every single month. And so we didn't stop there. We actually also partner with Adobe, one of the biggest names in content editing, so that you can make that video or that blog or that images for your emails very quickly and make it look really good, very polished, right? So that's something that we've done really well in terms of integrating with that partner because they're the best out there, right? So that's really what it is. It's about looking for being able to innovate on behalf of our customers and ensure that we're making it easy to do the things that you already do to build your business, right? So with that said, I will leave it to Sophia. She's the rock star here. She's the head PM that's worked on this, and I'll leave it to you to show you how it works.
Yeah, thank you so much for that intro. And now I'm going to, can folks see my screen? I'm just sharing a screen. Fantastic, there we go. So just like Sean said, let's get into how Creator Studio works. So Creator Studio works by taking a single video and repurposing it into a ton of different marketing content across your end-to-end marketing funnel. So for example, let's say we have a video on your left. It could be an online course. It could be a webinar. It could be a speech, a coaching recording, live stream, YouTube video, any kind of video. You put it into Creator Studio and it generates content for your end-to-end marketing funnel, whether that's your social posts. So oftentimes, if you have, if you're building your audience and you want to attract new leads, they often start by finding you on social media. So we can't just stop by having people find you on social media. What happens next? How do we actually move them to the next step where they can actually discover your business and sign up for your business? That's why we also help you craft landing pages. We've worked with a lot of experts in marketing to figure out the best framework and strategy for laying out your landing page so people can understand the value of your products. And then from those landing pages, well, let's say people now sign up for emails and sign up to learn more from you. You want to nurture that relationship. So you want to send them a series of emails, help them get to know you and get to know your product. And then once they get to know your product and want to buy, we also help you craft that sales page. So now what you can do from beginning to end is you record that course video and we help take care of all of this content for you so that you can market it and really get people from the beginning to the end where they're actually buying from you and becoming repeat customers. And so here's an example of what it looks like in Creator Studio. I actually grabbed a screenshot here where you can repurpose a video that's your course lesson. You can repurpose a video that's your coaching call or a community meetup recording or a podcast episode or a live stream recording. So many different types of content that you can repurpose. And what can you turn it into? Well, here you can see a menu of all the things that you can select from. We will get into this more later, but this just shows you how you can choose all the content that you want to make. And of course, as Sean mentioned, we also integrate this with Adobe Express. Here's just a quick preview of all the templates that are available in Adobe Express that help you really personalize your content, have it be very polished and according to your personal brand. And awesome. Also wanted to quickly introduce the amazing results that we've been seeing with Creator Studio. As we mentioned, marketing is hard and we want to make it easy for you. We want to help you save time. And we found that with our beta users, our Creator Studio beta community, people are spending 90% less time on marketing now than they did before because we're automating all of this for them and helping them get started faster. And what this ends up resulting in is people saving 20 hours a month. And as I mentioned, 20 hours a month is a ton of time that you can spend reinvesting into your business or just resting and doing other things that you enjoy doing in your life. So I'm going to stop sharing really briefly and go over to sharing a quick demo. So now I'm going to share this demo video, share my screen. All right, here we go. Now let's see how all of this works inside Creator Studio. So this is what Creator Studio looks like. You get to it by hitting this Creator Studio tab on the left side. And here is you have your projects. So a project is a single video that you are repurposing. So I'm going to click this and talk through it. You can click new project, and this is where you start to repurpose the video. And we give you many options for the types of videos that you can repurpose. So you can paste a YouTube link, upload a video. It's also integrated with the rest of your Kajabi videos. So you can select a course video or select a recent file. Let's select a course video. This is where I see all my courses and my lessons. And now I just selected a video that I want to repurpose. After I select that video, I can pick from this huge menu of things that I want to create. So I want to turn that long video into video clips. Maybe I also want to generate transcripts and subtitles. I also want to generate a YouTube video title, YouTube descriptions, hashtags. Now let's get into the emails. As you'll notice here with the emails, we give you a lot of email options and we actually help you craft an entire email sequence. So for example, if you have a course course video, you don't just want to announce the course video. You might also want to draft an email offering a discount, or draft a cart close email saying, hey, here's your last opportunity to take advantage of this discount. That's why, for example, we give you these 3 emails to help you craft that end-to-end email sequence to motivate folks to purchase your course. We also know that many of you have coaching programs. And as a coach, one of the most time-consuming things is after you meet with a client, you might want to send them notes afterwards. And sending them notes is a great way to provide additional value to your clients. And it's also a great way to remind them of the value that you had provided. And so with this coaching call summary email, this is a great way to recap what you had discussed and say, like, here are the 3 challenges you had discussed. Here are the 3 solutions we discussed together. And here's a link to sign up for another coaching call. So those are just some examples of emails. Next, let's talk about blogs. Did you know that there are actually many different types and formats of blogs? You have your how-to blog, listicle blog, Q&A blog, and I'll give you an example. Let's say that your course is all about marketing and content repurposing. You might want to write a how-to blog, which is like how to repurpose your content for social media, or how to repurpose your content into emails. That's one way of packaging the information in a blog post. You might also want to slightly reformat that and have a listicle blog. So a listicle blog would be like top 3 tips for repurposing content, or top 10 ideas for repurposing content. And another type of blog post is a Q&A blog, where the content is formatted in the style of Q&A. So in your blog post, you have a question, have an answer. And these 3 different types of blog posts are really powerful because from an outsider's perspective, you're formatting them in different ways that allow people to find you as they're searching, because people might be searching how to repurpose content. So it's really good for SEO. And you're taking the same core content and repurposing it in so many different ways. And it really seems like you're providing a ton of different types of content, even though at the core, it's really the same thing. And Creator Studio just helped you repackage it in all these different ways. Next, I want to talk about community posts. Many of you might have a community product and want to keep in touch with your community. And so let's say, for example, you have a new course. Not only do you want to send that via email, you want to announce that new course in your community. Because some people check email most frequently, other people prefer to check their community more frequently. And so anything that you want to send an email, we also help you craft a community post version of it. So a new course announcement post, course discount announcement post, webinar summary post, also discussion questions. We know that with the community, it can be so hard to keep the conversation going. And sometimes you just need a couple great questions to kick things off and have your community talking, which is why we also provide discussion questions for you. So much more content. We also provide summaries. These are great for you can repurpose this in so many ways. You can put your summary in a YouTube description, in your lesson description, in an email, just tons of ways you can use this. Next is a course. So if you actually haven't made a course on Kajabi, but you have some existing content, so maybe you have a podcast, maybe you have a coaching program, and you want to see, hey, does this have the potential to be a great course? We show you how to take that content and make it a course outline. What would this content look like and look like if you made it into a course? And of course, we also give you course title, course description, lesson title and description. And lastly, we help you craft the language that you put on your website, whether that's your website text or your sales page text or a lead generation page. So here, just a couple quick overview of all the different types of content that we help you create. So you can start from one video and take that content and make it into unlimited types of content here. We show you 40 types of content, but for each one, you can select multiple video clips. You can create multiple blog posts. So it really is from 1 to unlimited pieces of content. I know I mentioned a lot. Chloe, what's on your mind? What do you want to know next?
Okay, so I love that. So I have one video, I put it in, and then the AI goes like, I can choose all the pieces of content and types of content that I want. Now, you talked about Adobe, and say I want to make a video out of my video, a shorter video for maybe like TikTok or something. How can I make edits to the flow of the video? What if I want to change something up a little bit? Is there anything I can do there?
Yes, definitely. let me share how you can do that. Give me just a sec. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm almost there. Thank you for your patience. Okay, great. So one of the most powerful tools inside Creator Studio is this ability to take a long video and create short clips. So many of you, your course videos might be an hour long, and you want to help people quickly digest the value of your course. But if you put an hour-long course on Instagram, first of all, that's not even possible. You can't even put like a course that long. And you can just take some key moments from that course and put it on your social media to give people a teaser of what is available. So what you would do is inside Creator Studio, you would select clip video, and then you will open this script editor. So video editing can be very intimidating, but inside Creator Studio, editing video is as simple as editing text. And here's what I mean. On the left side here, you have all of the words in your video, so the full transcript of your video. And if you want to create a highlight, all you have to do is select the sentences that you want to include in this video. So here you can see me select some sentences on the left, and they're going to appear on the right side, and it's going to show me what sentences are in my highlight clip. And it also shows you how long that highlight clip is. So you can select sentences to add them to your highlight clip, or select them to remove them from your highlight clip. And then I also want to show you how you can preview your clip just to make sure that it looks right before you export it. So there are a lot of tools that we provide in here to help you craft that highlight clip very quickly. One of the tools is searching keywords. So you might remember, hey, there was a really great moment in this video, or I want to make a video that's focused on a particular topic. And I mentioned this keyword a couple times. You can search that keyword and it's going to show you all the sentences that include that keyword. And so now you can select any of those sentences that you want. We also recommend some key moments. So if you don't really have any ideas for how to take this long video and make it into a eye-catching shorter video, we give you some ideas up here. So you can see that because this is an 8-minute video, we suggest some key moments that fit within if you want to make a 1-minute video. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm like, keep clicking this incorrectly. Okay, so this is an 8-minute video. If you want to make it into a 1-minute clip, here are some sentences it suggests that fit inside a 1-minute clip. If you want to make a slightly longer clip, like you want to take that 8-minute video and turn it into a 5-minute video, great. We also suggest sentences that we think would fit really well within those 5 minutes. But from here, you have full control and autonomy in editing this. This is just a starting point. We're just giving you some ideas for the sentences that would fit well in a 1-minute long video. But from here, you can select sentences that you want to add, select sentences that you want to remove. Again, I think the power of Creator Studio is that it's this great balance of automation and autonomy. We automate a lot of things for you. We create the transcript for you, make it easy for you to select those sentences, but we also give you full autonomy in selecting the exact sentences that you want to include. You can start with our suggestion, but really refine it based on your personal preference. And after you create that one video, you can create another video by selecting new media, going to this menu again, and you can create another video clip or another piece of content if you would like. So I'll pause there for any questions, Chloe, that you might have.
Okay, first thing that really stands out to me is I love the suggestions for the clip timing, because I know when you have a YouTube video, you want to get over a certain time, maybe to monetize, but then something like TikTok, you want it to be short and snappy. So it's really awesome that we've done half of the thinking there, but the autonomy piece is so important because you really want to put your own flair on things and make sure your voice sings through. So time saving with AI, but also making sure that your creator voice comes through. Like that's the perfect match. I'm so excited for this. So I know that we can do some editing with videos here, choosing the clips, but I hear there's some other bells and whistles that Adobe Express can show us. And I know that's in our next demo video. So I'll give you a moment to bring that up.
Absolutely. Thank you. So let's talk about how to take that video clip and really customize it. Add your brand colors, add transitions, add all of these visual edits to make it even more engaging. Because with a video, it's not just about the content, it's about the editing and how it looks and making sure all the visual elements are there. So what you would do is after you export that video, you will now see this button called Edit Video. Do we see it here with the Adobe icon next to it? So you click that. Oh, actually, I'm first showing all the other things you can do. You can rename your clip as well. But okay, let's go to editing your video. So you click Edit Video, and that opens Adobe Express. And the first thing that you do here is to resize your video. And we make it really easy by showing you all the different platforms that you might want to post to. So whether that's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. And when you select the platform, we show you all the dimensions that are eligible for that platform, because all platforms are different. So let's say I want to post this as an Instagram reel, and I selected that that portrait video. Now let's look at all the things that Adobe provides. You have your templates, your media, text, stickers. Maybe if you want to make this portrait video, you also want to resize it a little bit and add your brand colors. So for my personal brand, my colors are this turquoise and cream color. So I've set up my brand colors here so I can easily select the color whenever I want to use it. And I want to have that in my background. One of my other favorite tools here is adding animations and adding transitions. So if you've always watched those videos that it's like, oh, how do you get it to swipe from left to right and keep people really engaged? You can do that exactly here. You select where you want that transition to be, and then you select the style of the transition. You might also want to add some stock videos. Maybe it's like a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then you start your video. So I'm searching for stock footage right now that says countdown, and then I'm going to drag it into my video. I'm going to put it at the very front. I'm going to clip it. I don't want to count down from 10. I just want to count down from 3. So we'll start from there. And then I can add another transition there as well. So those are just a couple tools. Really encourage you to fully explore this free tool and see what you can make out of it. You can also add some music. So I'm choosing some like countdown party music. I really like this one. And then next, I want to show you some of Adobe Express's add-on library. So with these add-ons, they've partnered with a lot of other companies to bring valuable editing tools in context of Adobe. So this one is the TikTok Creative Assistant, where it tells you some trending topics on TikTok, gives you ideas for how to script your video, how to craft your video, also gives you examples of successful videos on TikTok based on that topic. There's another add-on I really love called Social Preview. So sometimes when you post a video onto social media, you'll notice, oh my gosh, like the text overlaps with the like button or overlaps with the comment button. Well, with this tool, you'll never have to make that mistake again, because it shows you exactly what that video will look like on social media. And so you can adjust the text accordingly if you need to. There's also another tool that I really love. If you want to easily take content on your phone and import it into your computer, you can just scan this QR code and it will just like put your photo in your Adobe Express project. So tons of tools here for really fine-tuning your video and making sure it looks exactly as you want. And then when you're ready, you can save the video back to Kajabi by clicking save, and then it will save back to Kajabi.
Wow, that is going to unlock so much growth for our heroes. I feel like this changes everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much easier with this tool. There's one thing. So you're talking about social media posts, and I'm slightly forgetful. I have to admit, but I heard there's a feature that maybe helps out, almost like a social media assistant in a box.
Yes. Let me show you, I think, what you are asking about. So, of course, it's great that you can create all this content, but what really matters is publishing it and getting it on the internet for all the social platforms for everyone to see. So what Adobe also provides is the ability to schedule your posts. So in the top right here, you will, let me share this tab. in the top right here, okay, you will see this share button. And then you can click schedule post and you can connect to your different social media platforms and select the time that you want your post to be scheduled. And so social media post scheduling has traditionally been a paid feature that, you know, a lot of companies make you pay for, but within Adobe Express, it is totally free and it connects to all the different social platforms you could need.
I am so excited for that. It is the full funnel experience. I think that's what you were really going for, is like a marketing tool right in the side of your Kajabi dashboard.
Yeah.
So before we look at some questions, I know you have one last thing to show me, and I think this is such an essential tool. And it's super cool. It goes back to your Kajabi courses. Can you show us the transcription ability?
Yes, I know we've really focused on the video portion of it, but as you know, I mean, Creator Studio generates all this other type of content, right? So I want to just show you an example of the transcripts and subtitles. So you can click, let me make this slightly bigger so y'all can see. Okay. All right, so you can, let me just show you what the transcript looks like. Here's the transcript. If you want to make any edits, like for example, I'm going to change the punctuation here. I can make that edit and click save. I can do something very similar with subtitles. And then I can rename or download the file. Similarly with subtitles, I can open the subtitles files, make any changes that I want, and then save those changes. And on the right, there's an incredibly useful button here called Add Captions to this video. When you click that, it will detect the video that you had repurposed and attach your captions to that video. And so now, because I had repurposed a course video, let's see what it looks like when I go back to my course. So now when I go back to this course video, the video is called 10 Ways to Repurpose Content. You'll see that the closed captions are now attached to that video and are available for your user, for your customers. Closed captions are really powerful because they are optional and they're opt-in. Some people love watching videos with captions. Other people find them really distracting. So closed captions are really important because it's kind of like when you're watching Netflix, right? You can turn on the captions if you want, turn it off if you don't want. And so now that content, those captions are there. And anytime you repurpose this video, so maybe you want to put this video onto a blog post or somewhere else, anytime you repurpose this video, the captions are already going to be attached, so you don't have to reattach the closed captions.
Oh, that's fantastic. And yes, I totally understand. Sometimes captions, sometimes not. When I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'll need captions. And, you know, when I'm focusing on a movie, it's totally distracting. Okay, cool. So I feel like I understand the depth and breadth of this tool. Now, like, how do I get started, Sophia? I've got so many ideas.
Awesome. Well, I love that you have so many ideas. We've learned so much from our beta community because, you know, everyone's given us so many ideas for how they want to use this product. And we've iterated our product so much based on everyone's ideas and feedback and how they want to repurpose content. So I'm happy to hear that you're excited. So how do you get here? Well, if you log into Kajabi, you will see this tab called Creator Studio here. And this tool is available to every single person, regardless. It's available for every hero on every plan, on every subscription. So with every subscription, you can create unlimited content from one video every month and use Adobe Express. So everything that I just showed you here is available to every single hero for free. You only have to upgrade if you feel like you have more than one video to repurpose per month. But for most heroes trying to grow their email list and trying to build their audience, one video a month is a great place to start. If you are a power user and you feel like you want to repurpose more videos, we have many options for that. So Creator Studio Basic starts at $9 a month. And in addition to Adobe Express, you can create unlimited videos unlimited content from 4 videos. So what that means, I'm going to go back to this tab, is you can, instead of just creating one project per month and repurposing one video per month, you can repurpose 4 videos per month. And if you think you want to do even more than that, which is awesome, we're so excited that you have so much content you want to repurpose, you can actually repurpose up to 30 videos per month if you use Creator Studio Premium. And also, if you use Creator Studio Premium, you will get a complimentary subscription of Adobe Express Premium. So Adobe Express Premium comes with a ton more templates, stock videos, and it's valued at $10 a month, but if you purchase it on your own. So you can definitely purchase it on your own if you want. But if you purchase Creator Studio Premium, that already comes with Adobe Express Premium.
Ooh, exciting. So all the bells and whistles.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question here from our lovely audience, and just a shout out to everyone in the live. Hello. And so Rolf is curious, and Sean's back here to answer some questions as well. We're going to put him on the hot seat. So so we learn from video with Creator Studio right now. Do you ever anticipate having Creator Studio learn from a PDF or any text-based formats?
That's a great question. And I always love when our heroes are so in tune with, when we and our heroes are always so in tune with what's coming next. That is something that we are exploring. And I'm so glad you brought it up.
Okay, so my next question would be, all right, so, and I'm going to give this one to Sean. So how do you think a Creator Studio differs from other marketing tools out there, in the market?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think we do pride ourselves in being an all-in-one solution, right? So we make it incredibly easy to use assets that already exist within your tool, within the tool set today, your products, and so on. So the ability to be able to use that tool within the Kajabi platform, and then be able to quickly market that content through our platform, as well as then drive transactions to the platform, right? So all of that happens within this platform, and I think that's the really big advantage that our customers have called out, our heroes have called out many times, is that, hey, it's a really amazing all-in-one platform. And the reason why we invest in this area is because this is stuff. These actions are things that our customers do anyway, right? They are constantly doing marketing across these different social channels, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram or TikTok, YouTube. So these are ways that our customers are building an audience, as well as then bringing that audience to their place of business. And we just make it easy to do that within this one tool.
Yeah, and I can add to that. As someone who's been using these tools for a very long time, we were very intentional with the feature set that we included in Creator Studio. So there are a lot of other ways that we are different from other marketing tools. So the first, and probably the most first one, is that there's no credits, no calculations, no watermarks. A lot of other tools, especially if you use it for free, you have to keep a lot of gotchas in your mind. Like, oh, am I gonna, like, I can repurpose one video, but I can only export one video. I can only create 2 pieces of content. No, for us, if you repurpose one video, the sky is the limit. You can repurpose it into as many pieces of content as you want. So you don't need to keep track of those limits. Other platforms also have a lot of limits in terms of like, how long can the video be when you repurpose it? Sometimes it limits it to 30-minute video. Many course videos are longer than that, so you don't want to hit that wall, right? There are a lot of other limits like video storage, clip limits, video export length. If you can add collaborators, if you have to compromise on video quality, you don't have to worry about any of that here. There's no credits, no calculations, no watermarks. It's just, we want to make it as easy and simple for you to use as possible. So that's one of the big differentiators. Another big differentiator is that not only do we generate social media clips, we actually help you with your entire marketing funnel, right? If you just build your audience and you stop there, that is not going to really help. That's not going to make as much of an impact on your business as if you actually think about the entire funnel, the entire journey of your customer. Someone needs to find you on social media, but then that's not it. You also want them to sign up for your email list. You want to send them those emails so they can stay engaged with you. You want to send them those community posts so that you continue to engage with them. So we've really thought about the end-to-end journey of one of your customers, and we make sure that you can really be on top of all of those touch points, all of those channels, and engage them to turn them from a very, passively interested audience member to someone who is a loyal repeat customer. Something else that's different is we don't just generate marketing content. As you saw, we also help you make that course. So we give you that course outline. We give you those lesson descriptions, course descriptions, and that's really to help you take any existing content that you have and also sell it, package it into a course. Some of the other differences is that we don't just generate those subtitles. We help you directly attach it to your content, right? It's always so annoying when you have to generate transcripts with one tool and then you have to download it and re-upload it. No, you don't have to worry about that. We just take care, directly attach it for you because we are all in one tool. Something else that's different is that a lot of other platforms help you create the really short form 1 minute content. But a lot of platforms actually reward longer pieces of content. So that's why we help you create that medium form content that's 3 to 5 minutes. That is really good for YouTube or Facebook or even for TikTok. TikTok is actually trending a little bit longer now. So instead of just helping you with that very niche scenario of making 1 minute clips, we help you make those longer clips as well and give you that flexibility to do those longer clips. So we've been really thoughtful about the features that we've included in Creator Studio, and we really try to make it as easy as possible for you to make the most of this tool.
I love that. Okay, so we've got a couple questions in the chat, just looking to clarify what those different sort of levels of the Creator Studio package are. Sean, do you want to just go over that for us again so everyone knows?
Actually, I'll let Sophia take this. Sophia is much better at presenting this whole product, so I'll let her take it.
Yeah, definitely happy to go over again. I know people are trickly, and so happy to explain. So let me go here and share. So with Creator Studio, every single plan, every single hero, regardless of what plan you are on, you can repurpose one video a month. So you can repurpose that one course video or one webinar video and take that video and create unlimited marketing content from that video. And we found in our beta community that that is actually a really great place to get started. Most people, that is enough for them as they're starting to build their list, starting to build their audience. However, if you're like, this is really great, I actually want to repurpose even more content, you have two options. You have the Creator Studio Basic and Creator Studio Premium. So let's go over Creator Studio Basic. With Creator Studio Basic, you can create unlimited content from 4 videos. So we can think of it as, let's say you have 4 videos a month. So every single week, maybe one week you have like a coaching call, another week you have a course video, etc. So for Creator Studio Basic, you can repurpose those 4 videos every month. 4 videos, unlimited content per video. And also includes Adobe Express as well. If you want to take it to the next level, if you are just a superpower user, you want to repurpose even more content, you can use Creator Studio Premium and you can repurpose 30 videos into unlimited content for those 30 videos. And you also get complimentary access to Adobe Express Premium. So Adobe Express Premium typically costs $10 if you want $10 a month if you wanted to purchase it on your own. But we include that in Creator Studio Premium.
Yeah, I think just to recap, like the big advantage here versus other platforms out there that do some of the similar things that we offer is that we don't watermark these videos, right? We also don't charge you per output. Like, so a lot of these other platforms that say, oh, hey, you can use, this video for free, but then they will charge you like every time you create something to output, right? But in our case, like, hey, that one course video you can upload and literally create unlimited content per month, right?
Yeah,
unlimited per month.
I really want to emphasize that because with all these free tools out there, you're welcome to explore them. But the gotcha is that you can create all this stuff in their platform, but they don't let you export it. So what's the point of creating it, right? So that is one of the most frustrating gotchas that we don't have. Once you create your content, once you upload that video and repurpose it, you can create unlimited content. You can make 100 clips from that one video if you want to. And we do see people make 30, 40, 100 clips just because you can, if you had like an hour-long video, for example, you can make 60 clips, 60 1-minute clips from them, and you can export, download, share, do whatever the heck you want with it, and there's no limitations on that.
Okay, I understand. That's super clear. That makes a lot of sense. You can kind of dip your toe in and make sure you're just sort of innovating, every month, use one video and multi-purpose, keep your sort of your funnel healthy, or if you're a power user, go right in and make sure you got that
Yeah.
Adobe Express Premium.
It's interesting. Like there, when we talk to some of our other heroes, as well as some of these creators that do social very well, when they do create one piece of content, one video for courses or the coaching webinar call or whatever it might be, their playbook is to create a lot of content from that one video, right? That's the playbook. It's like, hey, I want to create content for LinkedIn. I want to create content for my community. I want to create content for email, blog, and then a few short videos for Reels and Instagram and so on, right? So they use that one video and create many different forms or mediums for marketing purposes, right? And so we give you that ability to do that every single month with that one video. So that's the playbook, and and we're basically giving you the capability to do that every single month for free.
I love that. That makes a lot of sense to me. We had a question in the chat. Is there a recommended length for the initial video to make sure there's enough material for repurposing?
Yeah, that is a great question. So let me actually show you. So that it really is up to you. I would say when we have been engaging with our beta community, people can take a 5-minute video and repurpose that, right? So if you take a 5-minute video, that is 5 1-minute clips. Or if you want to make 30-second clips, that's 10 30-second clips, right? So even with a short video, you can really juice it and get so much content out of it. I think that's the power of content repurposing. Even if you just have a 1-minute video, 1-minute videos, you can take that and turn it into a social post, turn it into a blog post. And so we don't really have a recommended video length just because there is so much flexibility here. And even with like a 1-minute video, 5-minute video, you can really make the most out of it. So it's totally up to you. And we encourage you to explore all the ways that you can repurpose that video.
Okay, I love that. That makes a lot of sense. And Kathleen was asking, can you edit extra videos without repurposing?
Yes. So if I'm understanding correctly, let me just show you here. So here is an example of one video that someone's repurposed into a ton of clips and social media posts. So yes, you can just edit. You can create as many of these videos and edit them with Adobe if you would like.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Cool, very cool. So you can jump into Adobe as many times as you want there. Just you have that one initial piece of content that then has lots of unlimited forms. Okay, totally cool. Wonderful. And Sophia, I've got one last question for you about the beta testers. And how were they important in the process of creating Creator Studio?
Yes, the beta testers, they showed us all these different ways that they were using Creator Studio and gave us ideas for all the different types of content they wanted to repurpose. We started off by simply being a video clip maker, but then we were hearing from everyone like, hey, it's not just enough to make content for social media. We want content for our entire marketing funnel. We want to take people from being our passive audience on social media to being our leads and our first-time customers and our loyal customers. So that was one of our biggest takeaways from this beta group was the importance of repurposing your content into all of these 40 types of content. Yeah. I saw Nancy also had a question. Most of my course videos are slide heavy because I am teaching how to use LinkedIn. Can we upload other videos that are more just us on camera? That's a great question. You can repurpose any video, whether it's slide heavy or talking head video. It all works with Creator Studio. Go ahead.
And I'd just like to say shout out to Dave, longtime hero, and so glad that this is exactly what you're looking for. Sophia and team and the engineers and everyone behind this have been working so hard. I love Launches You Too. It makes me so excited, and just congrats. This is a massive accomplishment, and I think it's really going to push our heroes to the next level. And so thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm really, really excited to see how our heroes use this tool. There's like so much, we give people the tools to create so much creativity here, right? So I think like once we start seeing how the heroes are using this tool, using Adobe, using the video editing, the ability to create the blogs and emails and social posts, as all the different ways that this tool can be used. And then what we want to do is start highlighting some of these really amazing the work that our heroes are outputting with this tool, right? So I think that's something that we'll definitely do on our side, is like make sure, like, check this out, check out what Dave just created with Creator Studio, and just and make sure we showcase that, as well as provide some really good use cases on how to do those things, right? So yeah, this is just the beginning, and we're incredibly excited on what the capabilities are here, but there's the sky's the limit for sure.
Yeah. And right after this call, I know you have a lot of questions and want resources for digging in. So we'll be sharing all those resources and testimonials and case studies of heroes like Roberto Blake, who have found incredible success and saved so much time by using this tool. And that's our biggest wish for all of you, is to help you save time, help you see more success for your business, so that you can reinvest that time into things that you love doing.
Yeah, and there was that one hero, I like completely blank on the name, but there was one hero that had uploaded their webinars.
Oh, Scott Dunn.
Scott.
Yes.
And he put like a year's worth of blog posts or something like that, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I literally just within a few minutes created a year's worth of blog posts. Thank you. And so we're hearing a lot of stories like this where they're just saving so much time being able to use this tool, and that's where the creativity comes, is how people want to use this for their purpose. So very excited.
Yeah. So if you see success, please share and inspire other heroes. Let them know in the Kajabi Facebook group. And also within the tool, there's the link to share feedback. And if you share feedback via the link in the tool, it's the easiest way for us to see it, just so we can streamline all the feedback there. But so happy that you are all attending. So glad we got to share this tool with you. And we hope that you all enjoy using the tool.
Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.
Thank you.